Hello and welcome back. Tonight we take on Sevilla and we really need 3 points. Now then, boys and girls, welcome back to In the Dugout FM. I, of course, am Millers. This is Sunday League to Champions League, and as you can see, results elsewhere mean that we have got no choice but to get a win if we do want to qualify through to the round of the last 16 without having to go through a playoff round. You can see that all the results mean that the current qualified teams are Barcelona, Marseille, City, Real Madrid, and then the teams that are in and amongst it, PSG, Benfica, who we of course drew against, Inter, and then Lazio. If we can get ourselves in and amongst that group, that would be an absolute fantastic achievement for us. Just a simple lad coming to this kind of a level of football from Curzon Ashton. So, we've got our game tonight. Last time out, of course, you saw us draw in Benfica. We managed to salvage one due to superb tactical changes from some lad in a coat on the bench.
Sometimes my genius it's almost frightening.
And then we went to play Everton in the FA Cup 4th round. We rotated. It was our second team. They didn't rotate, in fairness. I've had a quick look. The vast majority of the players in that team were their first team, and we absolutely tated them. Given, the second lads, I say the second lads in inverted commas, really, because some of these boys are knocking on the door for first team football, and I'm very, very tempted to give them a run out tonight against Sevilla, who, in theory, based on their Champions League group positioning, is a team we should be beating. David Okori, once again, has scored himself a hattie. He started 8 games, alright, it's come on in 5, but he scored 9 goals in the Premier League. Played 2 and scored 3 in the FA Cup, doing really, really well at an international level. This kid's going to go places. He genuinely is, and I don't know. I'm very, very tempted to go out and give him a game tonight, if I'm honest with you. In terms of transfer activity, it is it is deadline day, as you can see up there. I have participated purely because I had an offer in. Well, I say Jonathan, our director of football, had an offer in for both Andrea Marcotta, which got rejected, and a young lad who City have ended up signing, whose name escapes me. We spotted him in South America, and he was a quality centre-half. I'm going to see if I can find, there he is, Andreas Mina. So we were in for this kid. I categorised as a wonder kid. Unfortunately, the pull of Manchester City, aka a country-sized wage, dragged him over there. And that's the way that goes, right? It is what it is. We weren't going to pay him 87 grand a year. He's 20 years old. He had to improve. And, he would have joined our Argentinian contingent. But that's the way that goes. So it didn't come off. I'm currently defending a load of offers from a load of teams. I would sell Ferreira, but I won't sell him to Dortmund because Dortmund are in the playoffs. I would sell Flores if needs be, although he doesn't want to leave anymore. But I won't sell him to Madrid. So, we're knocking offers away left, right and centre, and that's all we can do. But we're not going to be signing anybody, certainly not with 3 hours to go. So for us, it's all about this fixture right here, and it's an absolutely massive one. Be under no illusions, we need to go there and win, and that's what we're going to go out and try and do. Scariglia is going to stick in that position for me. Moreno's took a knock, so he's going to have to come out. He's out for 4 to 5 weeks as a minimum, which is a real shame. We're going to miss him, of course we are, but that's the way that goes. Coyote is going to come back in as well for us at right back. Odie is going to drop out. Flores is going to stick there for the time being. He's a real attacking threat on that right-hand side. Montel's going to stay in, as is Kostic and as is Okori. I'm making those calls. I'm doing it. I'm playing what we would classify as the seconds in those positions, but in reality, they've earned the starts. They've earned the starts, and I don't, I'll quite happily have those conversations because Alif's not been fantastic the last few games, under a 7. Boz has been even worse, not really doing it for me. The one that's probably a little bit controversial is leaving out Amarilla. In fact, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put Amarilla in. He works well with Coyote. They get that relationship down the right-hand side, knowing that we've got Flores to come on, who can do bits and score for us. And we've got everybody else there on the bench that can come on and cause damage. No one on the bench is going to make us weaker, right? From the what we classify as the first team. So that's what we're going with. We're going quite positive. We're going to go and try and win it. Let's see what we can do. We deserve this. That's what we've got to keep telling ourselves. We deserve it. Thank you. Really appreciate that. You got to love the fans on the socials, haven't you? You really have. You really do. Where's the media one? There you go. We all love that one, don't we? Except for Scariglia, who always wants to kill somebody. There we go. Go make a difference. Go make a difference. Who are we talking to? It's Neil. Hiya, Neil. How you doing, pal? Never ideal. No, you're right. Nobody's gonna... Yeah, no, absolutely. 100% focus. 100% focus. How do you plan to solve Andreas Jundal? Well, you know, we're focused on what we could do as a team, Neil. Can you talk a little bit how Michael Kelly's been playing as a fullback? Don't fix something that ain't broken, Neil. Do you know what I mean? Don't fix something that ain't broken. Where's this Jundal? Jundal... Oh, sorry. It was the goalie. My bad. Champions League music. Not for the last time this season, thanks to the work we've done. Out they go. It's a strong-looking team. It's a strong-looking team. We all know that I've got a massive soft spot for a Corey. So, the lad scored 3. We're having a hug at the end of the game. I can't then drop him, can I? It doesn't make any sense. It definitely doesn't make any sense. Scariglia there with the armband today. Ready to go and lead the side out. Let's hope he doesn't kill anybody early doors. And the game is underway. We're looking to dominate possession and we're looking to create chances. And with the forward 4 that we've got, if we can create those chances, I'm incredibly confident we're going to convert 1 or 2. Can we? Oh, we saw that run from Cody, didn't we? Cooper just doing a Maradona turn on the halfway. Not what you want to see from your centre half. Gertz works it back to Tedesco. Inside to Scariglia, who's found a gap. Lovely. Clipped, found Okori through on goal. David Okori with a superb run and an even better finish. And you could argue that ball was a little bit sumptuous too. The clip, we've seen a couple of those this season, haven't we? But we work it really well in tight spaces. Look at that. Steps inside. Sees the run. Okori's through. Just one touch. And he finds a corner. Jundal hasn't been conceding that many, and that's a superb finish from the young lad as he scores once again on the Champions League stage. Superb to see. 1-0 early. We like that. We like that. It's a settler, as Frank Lampard has just said, against Plymouth. Kostic inside, plays a gap. Montel inside to Rig. Again, gap. Okore. He shot from distance this time. It looked like it was pushed wide. The football again, though, was beautiful. Amarilla. Can he find Coops? He's gone far post to find him. He's not found him, though. And the ball's going to do the work as it was nodded away. And Spurs have a throw in Sevilla's half that we're not going to see for reasons. 50-50 on the possession stakes. I'd like to see more of that if I'm being selfish. Sevilla with a possession in our half now. Clip with the outside of the foot. It's gone long. Larson has been nodded down to and he's volleyed home. I don't think there's a lot Marmalade can do there, but you don't want to see it. We've got to win the first ball. Make first contact, right? That's what we talk about every single week in training. Every single Saturday, first contact. And Gertz doesn't make first contact, I'm afraid. And from there, you put your centre-halves under a load of pressure in the 6-yard box, and Sevilla have equalised. Arguably against the run of play. 1 shot on goal, 1 goal. But we are where we are. We dropped to 11th. Amarilla boxed, found the centre-half, and Sevilla looked like they could have a break on as he kept the ball in. Up to Perrone. Inside to Washington. Avia. Can we win this back and break? Scariglia's all over the place. Just press, make him turn. Balhuma back inside to Fabio. Fabio looking to work an opportunity. He's worked his way into the box. He's found Balhuma. Edge of the box. Perrone from distance. Looked like he rippled the top of the net in there. It wasn't on target. It didn't really feature too much in terms of XG. 1-1 at half-time. We can't be too disappointed. I'd like to see more of the football. I really would. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. We need more of it. And I'm not happy with you, if I'm honest with you. You know, I'm going to point a finger. I'm going to point a finger at Gertz. What can I... You've not been good enough so far. Get it together. Get it together, Gertz. You're used to playing at this level, man. He's fired up. Let's hope he can do something. Coyote, throw in their half. Amarilla back to Coyote. Rig works it across the box. Scariglia, we're going to go all the way back, but find the channel again. Coyote inside to Amarilla. Tried to find a gap, but didn't. Lassen. Scariglia's won it back, though, thankfully. Gertz into Montel's feet. Clip. Who've we found? I don't know. It's a little bit scruffy. Amarilla inside to Rig. Amarilla has tucked away. He's run away to the fans. It doesn't look like they're the Spurs fans, so they're not going to be particularly happy with you, son. Watch out for the 50p's. Sorry, 50 cents. We are in Europe. Clipped away. It was all scruffy. A kung fu kick inside. Rig plays a ball, and it's just a first-time side foot as he opens his body and allows the ball to swerve into that side netting. Superb finish from the boy. We're still not getting a lion's share of possession, but we are in front. And for me, I'll take that right now. Amarilla has been a yellow card. I'm not bothered about that, Chris. Chris, can we just sort ourselves out for a second? Scariglia struggling. Bring on Robert Massey, he's saying. No, we're not doing that, are we? We're going to pause because Montel's taken a knock. We know we can bring Bozza on. We know we've got some quality. On you go. Go and do that. You can see, though, Bozza's rating, according to our coaches, is starting to dwindle when you see the seconds come in and do bits. Interesting. Interesting. Kostic hasn't done very much for me, so Alif's going to come on too. Again, add some quality and some leadership out there on the pitch. We're 2-1 up. Can we hold it? 85 minutes gone. They've got a throw in our half. Not ideal. Leon inside to Navas. Pull back to Belhuma. Great tackle. Can we break, Alif? Can we break? Find corners. Oh, Cora's going to find corners. Good lad. Hit that corner flag, son. Hit the corner flag. Good lad. Love that. Rig. Don't waste it. Coyote. Boxed. Finds nobody. Alif. Hold it out there. Good lad. Gertz. Inside to Rig. Across the Coyote. Into the box. Can we square it? We can. In the corridor. And David Okori has scored his second of the evening to secure his position in the first team for me as we take a 3-1 lead in Seville. And I don't think this is surmountable. In fact, it's insurmountable for Sevilla, surely. Coyote puts it in that corridor, causes a huge amount of confusion between Yundal and his centre halves, and it's pushed out to Okori's feet, who can't miss from 7 yards. 4 minutes of extra time ticks away. I think that's going to be it for us. Oh no, there's a highlight. 30 seconds to go. Sevilla looking to create something. Kike Salas forward to Navas, but it's intercepted by Amarilla over to Alif. Back, but it's a poor pass. We're all at 6s and 7s. We've got away with that. We have got away with that. That could have been real squeaky bum time in the last 30 seconds of the game. But thankfully, we take a 3-1 lead at Seville, and that gives us the opportunity to hopefully, fingers crossed, be in the top 8 of the league and straight into the round of the last 16. Let's see. Let's see. Have results gone our way? David Okori, yeah, he got a great goal. Yeah, superb. I do love an early goal, Ross. Big deflection. I think we deserve some luck, Ross, if I'm honest with you. I do. And we are in the top 8. That means we go straight into the round of the last 16. Superb positioning from us. Let's have a very quick look at it in more detail. Where am I? What have I done here? What have I done here? Champions League group phase. There we go. We've qualified in 7th place. 17 points ahead of the likes of Inter, Atletico Madrid, Bayern, Napoli, Dortmund. You know, some huge teams there that have basically gone into the playoff round. Sevilla, with that defeat, it means they don't qualify, sadly, for them. Other notable teams that have dropped out, Chelsea, Everton, Young Boys, Celtic. They're all going to drop. Some of them, do they drop to the Europa League anymore? I'm not entirely sure how it works in this new format. All that matters for me, though, is we are in the round of the last 16. And that means we get a right good break between European games, which is what we need. We need to rest. We'll focus on the Premier League I'm going to come back and see you, unless I learn anything in terms of the Champions League draw and it comes any quicker. I'm going to come back and see you at the end of February when we'll take on West Ham in the Premier League and United in the FA Cup 5th round, because once again we've been handed draws that make winning a cup nigh on impossible. I hope you've enjoyed that. I really have, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.